We are Trinidad, and today we are live from the Champion Center, where we are joined by Carl Gabrielson, managing partner of Trinidad Commercial Construction, which is an independent construction management firm focused on new and the renovation of commercial properties with a specialty in historic renovations.
Good morning, Carl. Thank you so much for being here today. Now, some examples of your work include here a lot of good stuff. The Fox West Theater on Main Street here in town, the former Presbyterian Church, also the Elm Street Train Depot, Trinidad Marketplace, even the Pioneer Museum in Colorado Springs. But let's focus right now where we are, this building. It's the Champion Center, gorgeous building here. Tell us, when was this first built and what prompted this restoration?
The building was originally constructed in 1888.
Okay.
And the restoration project was kind of a passion project of Jay Cimino, the founder and owner. And it was to spur economic development in Trinidad and his love of history and historic preservation.
Okay.
We talked about it, it's beautiful, and part of what makes it so beautiful is this incredible mural that's behind us. So who was the artist and how long did it take them to complete this?
The artist on this was a gentleman named Douglas Rouse. He is a Colorado artist. It took him about 4 months.
Wow.
You know, a great deal of time spent on recreating the historic downtown.
So he just stayed in here and did the painting, right?
Yes,
That
sir.
was his job.
That was
solely.
it.
And it's kind of an open air spot here. You can't see above us now. It's kind of like a tent-like structure above us as well. So we can see the clouds. It's beautiful. Great start to the day. Would you say the building has good bones?
Absolutely, unquestionably,
So-
as does the whole town.
Okay, when you do this, do you take it down to the studs or no? Do you kind of work around that? Or?
It depends on the building itself.
Okay.
You know, they speak to us in a sense and tell
right.
us what they need to have done.
Okay, so what are some things that stood out to you during this restoration project?
You know, this building is kind of in the heart of the core zone to
Yes.
Trinidad, so it is the heart of the historic district, so it was important for us to restore it as close to historically accurate as possible.
All right.
So when you're doing these projects, how do you choose which buildings to focus on, what to keep, what not to keep, what's still good? How do you make those decisions?
You know, quite often it's financial decisions that drive it. Are they still preservable? How
Sure.
much are they going to cost? And then is it possible to get state historic fund and assistance with restoring the facades?
And how do you find some of the stuff you put back inside these buildings? Like, you can't see it here on camera, but there's a Delmonico neon sign. Is that an original sign?
It is. It's a sign from Trinidad, historic sign. We've been doing this in Trinidad now for about 25 years, so we
Okay.
have a collection of historic artifacts, and we create a lot of them, or recreate a lot of them ourselves.
That's great. Well, you do great work.
Thank
So
you.
thanks for coming in and sharing some of your talents with us. We appreciate it. This is a good spot to do a show.
Thank you.
We
Beautiful.
appreciate it. We're all going to go over here to the tap house afterwards, right back here and get something. Okay, Carl,
Fantastic.
thank you so
Thank
much.
you.
Thank you.